When it comes to golden era actresses, the question of who had the biggest melon, referring to bust size, is subjective, and the measurements of many actresses from that time aren't always publicly available. However, there were several actresses known for their curvaceous figures and prominent busts. Some of the actresses from the golden era of Hollywood who were often noted: Jane Mansfield, often remembered for her hourglass figure and ample bust, became one of the most iconic sex symbols of the 1950s. Standing at 5 feet 5 inches, her curves were a defining feature of her glamorous image, making her a standout in Hollywood during the golden era. With platinum blonde hair and a bold, provocative style, she captured the public's attention, becoming a model of beauty and sensuality. Mansfield's bust, often emphasized in her roles and public appearances, played a significant part in her appeal, drawing comparisons to other bombshells like Marilyn Monroe. Her figure and confidence made her a trailblazer in the portrayal of sexuality in Hollywood. Despite her tragic death in 1967, Jane Mansfield's legacy as a daring, larger-than-life personality remains influential in both pop culture and the Hollywood image of the era. She continues to be remembered as a symbol of 1950s glamour and allure. Marilyn Monroe, while not as busty as some other Hollywood icons, was known for her captivating curves, including her bust, which contributed to her status as a timeless sex symbol. Standing at 5 feet 5 inches with a voluptuous figure, Monroe's curves became central to her image, combining beauty, sensuality, and vulnerability. Her measurements, often noted in the media, were part of what made her iconic, as she embraced her body confidently. Though her bust size wasn't as prominent as other actresses like Jane Mansfield, it was still a key part of her allure, accentuated in her famous roles and photo shoots. Monroe's figure, including her bust, helped shape the idealized image of femininity in the 1950s, and she remains one of the most recognized and celebrated actresses in film history. Her legacy endures, and her curves continue to be remembered as part of her undeniable charm. Sophia Loren, one of the most celebrated actresses of the golden era, became known for her stunning beauty and voluptuous figure, which included a prominent bust. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches, Loren's curves made her a standout both in Italian cinema and Hollywood. Her striking appearance, paired with her natural acting talent, earned her worldwide fame. Loren's bust, along with her shapely figure, was often highlighted in the media, contributing to her status as a sex symbol. Unlike many of her contemporaries, she was known for embracing her body with confidence, which resonated with audiences and made her an enduring figure of glamour and sensuality. Her curves, including her bust, were integral to her allure, and she used them to her advantage, often in glamorous movie roles. Today, Sophia Loren remains an iconic symbol of beauty and elegance, with her voluptuous figure still remembered as a key part of her legacy. Diana Dors, often dubbed the British Marilyn Monroe, was one of the most recognizable figures of the golden era, known for her voluptuous figure, including her prominent bust. Standing at 5 feet 5 inches, Dors' curvy physique made her an iconic sex symbol in 1950s Britain and beyond. Her striking looks and bold style drew comparisons to Marilyn Monroe, but Dors stood out with her own distinctive charm. While Monroe had her own unique appeal, Dors embraced her fuller figure with confidence, making her a symbol of sensuality and glamour in her own right. Her bust, along with her hourglass shape, was a key aspect of her allure, frequently showcased in films and photographs. Dors became famous not just for her beauty, but for her ability to balance acting talent with her striking physical presence. She remains an enduring figure in the history of cinema, remembered for her iconic curves and confident persona. Mae West was an iconic figure from Hollywood's golden era, known for her bold personality, sharp wit, and curvy figure. Standing at 5 feet 3 inches, she became famous for her sensuality, confidence, and larger-than-life presence, making her a trailblazer for women in film. Her bust, along with her hourglass shape, was often emphasized in her films, where she confidently played roles that highlighted her curves. West's curves, especially her bust, became an essential part of her sex symbol status, and she was unafraid to embrace her physicality, often making playful references to her body in her dialogue. Her unapologetic approach to sexuality was groundbreaking for the time, and she helped redefine the image of women in Hollywood. Mae West's combination of physical allure, boldness, and charm made her one of the most memorable stars of the era, and her legacy as a sex symbol endures. Betty Grable, one of the most iconic pin-up girls of the 1940s, became renowned for her curvaceous figure, which included a prominent bust. Standing at 5 feet 4 inches, she embodied the ideal of the hourglass shape, which helped make her a major sex symbol during and after World War II. Her famous swimsuit photo, in which she posed with a broad smile and her curves on full display, became one of the most reproduced images of the era, solidifying her place in pop culture. Grable's image was used to boost morale for soldiers, and she quickly became a symbol of beauty and allure. While she was known for her gorgeous figure, Grable was also a talented actress and dancer, starring in films such as Pin Up Girl and Down Argentine Way. Betty Grable's legacy endures as a defining figure of 1940s Hollywood glamour and femininity. Rita Hayworth, often hailed as one of the greatest screen sirens of the 1940s, became famous not only for her stunning beauty but also for her curvaceous figure, which included a prominent bust. Known for her fiery red hair and captivating on-screen presence, Hayworth epitomized Hollywood glamour. Her figure was often showcased in her roles, emphasizing her hourglass shape, which became central to her appeal as a sex symbol of the era. Films like Gilda, 1946, in which she delivered a legendary performance, solidified her place as one of the most iconic actresses of the Golden Age. Rita's bust and curves, paired with her sultry persona, made her an enduring symbol of femininity and allure. Off-screen, she was known for her elegance and poise, but it was her captivating on-screen performances that cemented her status as one of the era's most beloved stars. Lana Turner, one of the most glamorous actresses of the 1940s and 1950s, became a symbol of beauty and elegance in Hollywood. Known for her striking blonde looks and curvaceous figure, which included a prominent bust, Turner embodied the ideal of 1940s glamour. Her hourglass shape was frequently highlighted in her roles, and her beauty made her a top box office draw. Turner's notable films, including The Postman Always Rings Twice, 1946, showcased her as both a sultry siren and a talented actress. She became famous for her ability to captivate audiences with both her striking physical presence and her compelling performances. While she was admired for her curves and her bust, Turner was also recognized for her acting skills, which earned her multiple Academy Award nominations. Her legacy as a Hollywood icon, combining beauty, talent, and allure, continues to make her a lasting figure in cinema history. Zsa Zsa Gabor, known for her stunning beauty and glamorous lifestyle, became an iconic figure in Hollywood during the 1950s. With her striking looks, including a curvaceous figure and prominent bust, Gabor quickly became a sex symbol of the era. She was known for her playful charm and love of luxury, often making headlines not just for her acting, but for her high-profile marriages and socialite status. Her voluptuous figure, paired with her sophisticated persona, helped her stand out in a crowded Hollywood landscape. Gabor starred in numerous films and TV shows, often playing roles that emphasized her beauty and charm. While she was more famous for her personal life and witty one-liners, her physical allure, including her curves, was a major part of her Hollywood persona. Zsa Zsa Gabor's legacy as a glamorous, larger-than-life personality continues to influence the image of Hollywood royalty today. Cleo Moore, a 1950s B-movie actress, became a well-known sex symbol thanks to her voluptuous figure, including her prominent bust, which she often showcased in her roles. Standing at 5 feet 6 inches, Moore's curvy, hourglass shape made her a standout in the films of the era, where she often portrayed strong, glamorous women. Her striking beauty, paired with her bold, sultry on-screen presence, captured the attention of audiences, particularly in crime dramas and noir films. She appeared in films like Overexposed, 1956, and The Big Operator, 1959, where her physicality was often highlighted to enhance her femme fatale roles. Moore embraced her curves and became an iconic figure of 1950s cinema, often embodying the image of the seductive, confident woman. Although her acting career was mostly limited to B-movies, Cleo Moore's impact as a sex symbol remains an important part of Hollywood's golden age. These actresses, along with others of the golden era, were celebrated for their voluptuous figures, and their bust sizes were frequently part of the conversation around their appeal.